The art and science of effective goal setting. How to turn your dreams into reality. Introduction. Hello friends, today we're going to talk about a topic that's very important in everyone's life, goal setting, which means setting our objectives and achieving them. But are we setting our goals in the right way? Is our approach effective? In today's session, we'll explore some cutting-edge insights that will tell us how we can set and achieve our goals more effectively. You see, setting goals is very important for moving forward in life, for personal or professional growth. But often we can see that people set goals, but they can't achieve them. Why? Because perhaps their goal setting process itself is wrong. So let's understand step by step how we can improve this process. The power of why, understanding your why. First of all, we need to understand our inner why. John Doerr, who is a famous venture capitalist, says that truly transformational teams combine their ambitions with their passion and purpose. This means that just knowing what you want is not enough. It's also important to know why you want it. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to start a new business. Now your goal might be to generate 10 million in revenue in the first year. But this is just a number. What's the why behind it? Do you want financial freedom? Or do you want to solve a social problem through your business? Or do you want to follow your passion? When you understand your why, you'll have a different level of motivation. Whenever you face challenges, this why will push you to move forward. So the first step is asking yourself these questions. Why is this goal important to me? How does this goal align with my values and long-term vision? If I achieve this goal, what will change in my life? Remember Ginny Kim's story, which we heard in John Doerr's example. Her why was her brother's health. She started a healthcare data company, which became her personal mission. It was her love letter to Medicaid. Your why should be just as powerful. Remember, when you connect with your why, you're not just setting a goal, you're embarking on a mission. And when you're in mission mode, your energy, your dedication, and your persistence are on a completely different level. 2, think big but be specific. Dream big, but stay specific now that we've understood our why. In the next step, we'll see how we should set our goals. Here we need to strike a balance. We should dream big.
Be ambitious, but at the same
time, we need to be specific. To achieve this balance, we can use the OKR, objectives and key results, framework. This framework is used by successful companies, like Google. So let's understand what this is.
Objectives.
This is what you want to achieve. It should be ambitious. It should be inspiring. Like the becoming India's #1 e-commerce platform or doubling mental health awareness. Key results. These are the metrics by which you'll measure your
Progress.
They should be specific, time-bound, aggressive, yet realistic and verifiable. Like acquiring 1 million new users in the next 6 months, or conducting 100 mental health awareness workshops by year end. Let's take an example. Let's say you're a fitness trainer and you want to increase your online presence. So your OKR might look something like this. Objective, become a trusted voice.
In the online fitness.
Community, key results. Achieve 100. Grow subscribers on YouTube by next Q2. Increase daily engagement rate. On Instagram to 10% 3. Acquire 1,000 paid online coaching.
Clients in 6 months.
See, this objective is ambitious, but the key results are specific and measurable. You can check every week, every month how much progress you're making. Remember, when you set specific goals, your mind automatically starts finding solutions for them. Vague goals lead to vague results, but specific goals lead to specific actions. Visualize but don't stop there. Dream but don't stop there. Now we'll talk about an interesting concept. Many of you might have heard about vision boards or dream lists. This is a popular technique where you visually represent your dreams. Like if you want to buy a house, you'll put a picture of that type of house on your vision board. This technique can be helpful because it gives you clarity about what you want.
But recent research has shown that just visualization can decrease motivation. Why is this? Researcher Gabrielle Eddingen from New York
University found that when people only think about positive outcomes, their blood pressure decreases. This indicates that their body goes into chill-out mode, as if they've already achieved their goal. So should we stop visualization? Absolutely not. Visualization is an important step, but it's only the first step. After that, we need to follow some more steps. Step 1. Break down big goals into smaller, actionable steps. Break your big goal into small steps. If you want to write a book, first make its outline, then plan to write the first draft of each chapter, and so on. Step 2. Create a concrete plan. For the next 2-4 weeks, make a solid plan for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Will you set aside 2 hours every day for writing, or will you write 5,000 words every weekend? Step 3. Identify potential obstacles and develop contingency plans. Think about what obstacles might come in your way. Writer's block, lack of time. Think of solutions for all these in advance. Let's take an example. Let's say your goal is to lose 10 kgs in 6 months. So your plan might look something like this. Visualization. Imagine yourself fit and healthy in your favorite dress. Break it down. You need to lose roughly 7 kgs every month. That's about 400 grams per week. 2 to 4 week plan. 30 minutes exercise every day. Limit calorie intake to 1,800 per day. Meal prep every Sunday to avoid unhealthy eating. Obstacles and solutions. If there's a lack of time, plan for early morning workouts. If motivation is low, find an accountability partner. If it's difficult to follow the diet and social events, check the menu in advance and choose healthy options. This way, you're not just dreaming, but taking concrete steps to achieve it. Harness the power of focus. Using the power of focus. Now we'll talk about a very interesting concept related to our visual perception. Did you know that how we look at something can affect our motivation? Let's understand. Emily Balcetis, a social psychologist from New York University, did a fascinating study. She found that when a task seems challenging, we feel psychologically distant from it. But if we change our focus, that task can seem more manageable. Balcetis asked participants to walk to a finish line. One group was instructed to focus on the finish line, and the other group was told to look around. It turned out that those who were focusing on the finish line perceived the distance to be shorter and felt the task to be more achievable. So what's the practical application of this? Whenever a task seems overwhelming to you, focus on your end goal. If you're training for a marathon, think about the finish line during long runs, not how far you still have to go. Another powerful technique related to this concept is mental contrasting. This technique says that first, you should think about your desired outcome, then about the obstacles that might come in your way. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to start a startup. So first you'll visualize that your startup has become successful. You have a big office, a motivated team, and you've become a respected name in the industry. This is positive visualization. But then you'll think about what challenges might come in reaching this goal. Lack of funding, competition in the market, hiring the right talent, etc. This is negative visualization. This kind of mental contrasting gives you a reality check, but at the same time prepares you. You can think of solutions for these challenges in advance. Remember, focus is not just with the eyes, but also with the mind. When you focus on your goal, your mind automatically starts finding solutions for it. Build accountability and commitment. Fostering accountability and commitment. Now we come to a topic that is very important, but often underestimated: accountability. Have you ever noticed that when you tell someone about your goal, you feel more motivated to achieve it? This is the power of accountability. But there's a twist here. Recent research has shown that if you tell everyone about your goals too early, without doing anything, sometimes this can decrease motivation. Why? Because when people praise you and say, "Wow, that's a great idea," dopamine is released in your brain, the same chemical that's released at the time of success. This makes you feel like you've achieved something when you haven't even started yet. So does this mean we shouldn't tell anyone about our goals? Absolutely not. We just need to create accountability in the right way. Let's see how. Selective sharing. Share your goals only with people who will support you and motivate you. These people could be your mentors, close friends, or an accountability partner. Public commitment. Google follows. An interesting practice. There, every employee publishes their OKRs, objectives and key results, which everyone in the company can see. You can also make your goals public, whether it's with your team or on social media. Regular check-ins track your progress regularly and share it with a trusted person. This could be weekly or monthly, depending on your goal. Find an accountability partner. Find someone who is in the same field or pursuing similar goals. You can motivate each other and track progress. Join a community, join online or offline communities related to your goals. Like if you're working on weight loss, join a fitness community. Use technology, use apps like Stick or Coach, Me that send you reminders, and track your progress. Make it fun. Start a friendly competition with your friends. Like who goes to the gym the most days continuously, or who reads the most books. Financial stakes. Some people attach financial stakes to their goals. Like if you miss your weekly goal, you'll donate to a charity. Let's take a real-life example. Let's say you want to write a book, so you can follow these steps. Tell 2-3 close friends that you're writing this book. Ask them to regularly inquire about your progress. Announce on social media that you're writing this book and promise to give weekly updates. Join a writing group where you can regularly share your work and get feedback. Find an accountability partner who is also writing a book or working on a similar long-term project. Use an app like Writeometer that tracks your daily word count and sends reminders. Make a bet with a friend that if you don't finish your first draft by the agreed date, you'll treat them to dinner. This way, you're creating multiple layers of accountability, which will keep you motivated and on track. Remember, accountability is not about pressure or stress. It's about creating a support system that helps you stay committed to your goals. It's about surrounding yourself with people and tools that remind you of your why and keep you moving forward. Even when things get tough, cultivate a growth mindset. Nurturing a growth mindset now, let's talk about something that's fundamental to achieving any goal, your mindset. Specifically, we're going to discuss the concept of a growth mindset, a term coined by psychologist Carol Dweck. What is a growth mindset? It's the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This is in contrast to a fixed mindset, where you believe your qualities are set in stone. Why is this important for goal setting? Because when you have a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, not as threats, but you're more likely to persist in the face of setbacks. You're open to feedback and see it as a way to improve. You're inspired by others' success instead of feeling threatened by it. So how can you cultivate a growth mindset? Here are some strategies. Embrace challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks, seek them out. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow. Learn from failure. Don't see failure as a reflection of your abilities, but as a valuable learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Effort is the path to mastery. Remember that even geniuses have to work hard. Focus on the process, not just the end result. Use the power of yet. If you can't do something, add yet to the end of your sentence. I can't write a book becomes, I can't write a book yet, so celebrate small wins. Recognize and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. This reinforces the link between effort and improvement. Let's take an example. Suppose you're learning a new language. With a fixed mindset, you might say, I'm not good at languages, and give up when it gets difficult. But with a growth mindset, you'd approach it differently. You'd see making mistakes as part of the learning process, not as failures. You'd focus on how much you're improving, not on how far you are from fluency. You'd seek out opportunities to practice, even if it feels uncomfortable. You'd celebrate small victories, like learning a new word or having a short conversation. Remember, developing a growth mindset is itself a goal that requires practice and patience. But as you cultivate this mindset, you'll find that all your other goals become more achievable. Conclusion. As we wrap up this session on effective goal setting, let's recap the key points we've discussed. Understand your why. Connect with the deeper purpose behind your goals. Think big but be specific. Use frameworks like OKRs to set ambitious yet measurable goals. Visualize, but don't stop there. Combine visualization with concrete action plans. Harness the power of focus. Use mental techniques to make challenging tasks feel more achievable. Build accountability and commitment. Create systems that keep you motivated and on track. Cultivate a growth mindset. Approach challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, goal setting is not just about reaching a destination. It's about who you become in the process. Each step you take towards your goal is transforming you, making you stronger, more resilient, and more capable. As you go forward and apply these strategies, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. There will be setbacks and obstacles. But with the right mindset and tools, you can overcome them. Your goals are within your reach. They may be challenging, they may push you out of your comfort zone, but that's where growth happens. So dream big, plan smart, and take consistent action. Remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. Your values become your destiny. Your goals are the first step in shaping your destiny. So set them wisely, pursue them passionately, and achieve them persistently. Thank you for being a part of this session. Now go out there and turn your dreams into reality.
But before that, subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos.